What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Before you go ahead and book your call with one of our executive consultants, just watch this video all the way through. I can guarantee this call and this video are going to be very valuable to both you and your business. That being said, I'm not here to waste your time, so let's get right into it, shall we? So before we dive in, just a quick friendly reminder, since this is typically a $497 consulting session, we do have a policy to charge a $100 fee if one of these three things happen. If you no-show to the call, if you show up to the call in a distracted environment and aren't able to be 100% present, and if you don't watch this video until the very end, since this video is going to have a lot of important information to brief you before your call with our executive consultant. So feel free to watch this training at 1.5 or 2x speed with the control panel below, if you can still fully digest it, of course. So, and the truth about our team right now is that we love changing people's lives and getting people results, but we hate charging people the $100 fee. But we also have to be respectful of our consultants' time. So please don't be like these people here that said, as long as none of those three things happen, this will be a life-changing call for you. Okay? So in this video, I'll share two things you need to know to get the most out of your growth consult. Number one, why AI will forever change the business landscape. And number two, how you can capitalize off of AI and print money with it this year by using the insights above and throughout this video. My specific goal for what this training does for you is helps give you a clear roadmap of the AI landscape during the 21st century so you are prepared. I want to increase your cash collected this month, make your sales process a lot more frictionless, and make sure you are ready for your life-changing call with your executive consultant. And for these reasons, I believe the true cost of not watching this video to the very end, skipping through it, or missing your call with your executive consultant isn't the $100 no-show fee. It could end up costing you tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars from the information you miss out on in this video. So before we dive in, make sure to pull out a piece of paper or a notepad to take notes on this video, just in case your executive consultant asks you questions on the call about it, because you never know, could be a quiz, right? So some of you may know who I am, but for those of you who don't, let me introduce myself. My name is Jason. I am a digital marketing agency owner, well, former digital marketing agency owner. I owned an agency for 7 years, and I sold 3 companies. I've been in the industry for 7 years now, and I've been in the AI industry for close to 3 years now. So I am considered one of the experts in AI, and as far as all the other constituents think of that as well. So I also was a former PGA golf professional, so I played professional golf, and then I turned in my clubs to get the AI and become an expert in AI. So we've scaled our marketing agencies, you know, the ones that I sold to 6 figures and multi-6 figures, and I scaled our this current business now to almost 6 or 7 figures now. So it's getting up there. So it's my business partner is only 19 years old as well, so I'm definitely the old man in the group. We are also, two of the most informed personnel in the AI space. He has a lot of connections at 19 years old somehow, and I have a lot of connections as well too from being so old as I am. But more important than what we've done for ourselves is what we've done for our clients, like Marcus, who closed, or excuse me, let's look at Ali Omaron first, who basically went from $1 million, just under $1 million, I would say, each month that he was making in his real estate business, to over $8 million a month, probably within about 90 days, I think it was, 60 to 90 days. So he got up there quite a bit, and that's just from implementing our AI infrastructure. And then there's Marcus as well too, who had his roofing contracting business, and he decided that he wanted to implement AI into his appointment setting, and that's what we did, and it saved him a ton of money, and it got him almost triple his appointments within the first week. So it's been good. It's been very good for him and all of our clients. We have over 850 clients that are the same exact way, just like this. So you know, there's lots of different ways that you can look about this. And before I discovered what you're about to learn, I worked tirelessly. I tirelessly worked for hours and hours, day in and day out, with my business to make a fraction of what I could now. I mean, I was charging $1,000 per company for my digital marketing agency, and that was working my butt off. So this AI infrastructure is huge, and it's the next thing. It's the future. It's the next big thing. You need to get into it soon. If not, you will be left behind, and you probably will go out of business. I'm not going to lie. So that's what we know. You know, I mean, we've seen it happen many times. So that's our goal here. Our goal here is to help. You know, we want to help as many businesses as possible leverage this AI technology to scale like never before. And that is what GALXEE AI is all about. So when it comes to cold calling, most businesses have their numbers and they stay pretty consistent. It's usually somewhere around 100 calls made per day per dialer, maybe about 25% pickup rate and 1 to 2% conversion out of those 100 calls, which means you can forecast exactly what your output would be based on the number of calls made, which means the bottleneck is volume. The human dialers are limited by the amount of calls they can make no matter what. They cannot pass a certain number of dials per day, which means they are the bottleneck. It's not their fault, but it is the truth of the matter. If you have a database of 100,000 leads, it will take a team of 10 dialers roughly 100 working days to go through the entire database with 75 to 90%. It will take a team of 10 dialers roughly 100 working days to go through the entire database of 75 to 90%. Keep that in mind, okay? So, and that's 75 to 90% of the dials are not even being answered. So essentially 75 to 90% of what you're paying the dialers is going towards them getting no tangible results and is essentially wasted money. Now, let's compare the AI's capabilities from our data. The AI has upwards of 2.2 times the conversion rate of a human. But for simplicity's sake, let's say the AI has the same numbers as a human, 100 dials, 25% pickup rate, and 1 to 2% conversion rate. Out of the 100 calls, a database of 100,000 leads will take a team of 10 100 working days to call. One AI agent can call the entire 100,000 lead database in under 10 minutes. Yes, 10 minutes. Since a single AI agent can make 10,000 calls per minute and speak with 1,000 people simultaneously, not only will it massively lower the time it takes to call all of the leads, but since 75 to 90% of the leads won't even answer on the first call, we have to follow up with them, which would take the team of 10 another 100 working days. But with the AI agent, we can simply have it follow up every one of these 100,000 leads again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. You get what I'm saying? So basically, until we have completely exhausted the lead database and made the most out of them. We believe entrepreneurs are the ones that really change the world, not celebrities, not politicians, but people just like you and me. And our goal is to help you do just that. GALXEE AI is giving businesses the entire system and infrastructure they need to scale, and it all starts with the video you are watching right now. But to build this infrastructure for you and your business, we first had to recruit a true A-player team to build all of this for you. So GALXEE AI has built that team of 8 players just for you. This is one of our clients' largest reasons for success. Whether you're looking to scale from 6 figures to 7 figures, 7 figures to 8 figures, or 8 figures to 9 figures, and so on. Our AI growth infrastructure will be the bridge for your business to reach its next milestone. Why AI will forever change the business landscape? Well, don't take it from me, take it from McKinsey & Company, the largest business consulting company in the world. This is an excerpt directly from McKinsey & Company on January 12, 2024. They stated companies with strong digital and AI capabilities have figured out how to generate compounding value. Just take a look at their graphs. Companies leading in the digital and AI outperform financially versus those companies who don't leverage it. As you can see, it's a night and day difference across all industries. Insurance, 6 to 1. Times consumer, 2.9 times energy, 2 to 9 times energy and materials, 2.3 times mobile apps, digital sales. Every industry in the business that are leveraging AI are massively outperforming the businesses that aren't. This is a part of McKinsey & Company's website that is recently added, completely designed to only inform people on AI and the benefits of leveraging AI. The largest consulting company in the world, like clients like Coca-Cola, Microsoft, Best Buy, United States Postal Service, the Department of Defense for the United States, they're all saying that AI is going to be the most important thing over these next years. If that doesn't show the power of AI, I don't know what will. So what can AI actually help your business do? Well, you can transform your business without having to build a dev team, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars without adding any complexity to your services or investing a single second of your time. So what exactly are these AI tools that business owners are dying for? Well, while inside AI, while GALXEE AI is designed with the sole purpose to help businesses operate more efficiently while simultaneously increasing their margins to ultimately help you scale your business to the next stage. Our AI agents can fulfill the role and duties of hundreds of employees, therefore relieving you the need to train, manage, or watch over your team of people who may end up getting tired, sick, they may quit. The AI agents can even work 24/7 around the clock. So you may be asking yourself now, well, how many AI agents will I need to, be able to do the task that I want? Since each AI agent is capable of making 10,000 calls per minute and speaking with 1,000 people simultaneously, you only need one AI agent to fulfill each role in your business. And it will be 100% customized to fit into your business and do exactly what you want it to do. So if you're looking for an appointment setting, one agent can handle all of that. If you want a customer service agent to handle inbound calls, you only need one AI agent to be able to handle all of that as well. There are 3 main channels in which business owners delegate. First, it's the most tedious tasks in the business, but they are very important, and they are the foundation of which will determine whether or not a business will succeed. So you have to make sure they are being performed as efficiently as possible. Those 3 channels are cold calling, appointment setting, and inbound customer service. When it comes to cold calling, most businesses have their numbers and they stay pretty consistent. It's usually somewhere around the 100 calls made per day, like we talked about before. So maybe about 25% pickup and 1 to 2% conversion of those 100 calls, which means you can forecast exactly what your output would be based on the number of calls made, which means the bottleneck is the volume. So the human dialers are limited by the amount of calls they can make no matter what. They cannot pass a certain number of dials per day, which means they are the bottleneck, just like we talked about before. It's not their fault. It's the truth of the matter. If you have a database of 100,000 leads, it will take a team of 10 dialers, like we talked about before, 100 working days to go through the entire database. So 75 to 90% of them, keep in mind, won't pick up either. So they cannot pass a certain number of dials per day either, which means they are the bottleneck. So it will take a team So no tangible results and essentially wasted money is basically what you're getting out of the team of dialers right now. So now let's compare the AI's capabilities from our data again. I wanted to explain that to you because maybe it kind of went over your head a little bit. I put a lot of numbers out there for you. So if we have, let's say AI has the same numbers as a human, 100 dials, 25% pickup rate, and 1 to 2% conversion rate out of the 100 calls, a database of 100,000 leads will take a team of 10, 100 working days to call. One AI agent can handle the entire 100,000 lead database in under 10 minutes. Not too bad, right? A single AI agent makes 10,000 calls per minute. That's the whole reason. So to follow up with them, it would take a team of 10 dialers another 100 working days. But with the AI agent, they follow up with them tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. It's nice until they completely exhausted the lead database, which would be pretty quick because they didn't do it in 10 minutes. So what happens now is there's also one more tedious task that they have to do as well too. Which is why one of the first things most business owners delegate, either by hiring a couple people, whether it's VAs or contractors, or creating an entire department with the sole purpose of appointment setting. And although you remove the tedious task of appointment setting from your own shoulders, it's now in the hands of your employees. And although you don't necessarily have to be the one setting the appointments, you do have to make sure every one of your appointment setters is performing quality work. meeting your quotas and not slacking off. You have to answer all of their questions, train them, manage them, and lose the volume of work being done when they go to get sick, go on vacation, or even quit. Right? Exactly. So, and even if you don't want to be the one to manage them, then you need to put another person on payroll to manage them, which is going to cost you at least another $50,000 per year just to have a team of people who can, at their maximum capacity, make 100 to 150 calls per day with a 1 to 2% conversion rate, ultimately only resulting in 1 to 2 booked appointments. That's it. Each 3, maybe 3 if you're lucky. Now, let's compare this to the capabilities, not 3, not 2, but a single one of our AI agents, okay? Again, our AI agents are making 10,000 calls per minute, speak with 1,000 people simultaneously. You only need one agent to take over the entire system of your customer service. So, basically, to completely fulfill the roles of an entire department of an appointment setters, you only need the one single AI agent. Won't be matching the the AI agent won't just be matching the output of appointment setters that your human team was making. It will be massively outperforming them too. So you're not only saving money by doing this, but you're also making more money because they're outperforming them. So if you're a team of 10 appointment setters making 2,000 calls collectively per day with a standard conversion rate of 1 to 2%, they would be booking 10 to 20 appointments per day. That's nothing. That's 30,000 calls over the month and about 300 to 600 booked appointments over the course of the month, which is quite good for a human appointment setting team. But a single one of our AI agents could match that exact volume of calls made and appointments booked in under 5 minutes. 5 minutes! No joke. By taking advantage of our stimulus capabilities and on salaries and wage, able to 1,000 times to train manager over anyone around your competitors. But your business will also be doing the volume of work competitors take a month to complete, and they will be the ones running circles around 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Can you believe that? So AI is 100 times when it comes to the customer service. This is obviously a very important up to you too, because customer service, let's face it, is where you retain your business, correct? So ensure to effectively how this role is handled is going to largely affect people's perception of your business. So most businesses hire a receptionist or customer service rep for this role to handle all the inbound calls with questions and complaints and customers or potential customers and so forth. And how this call is handled will determine whether the person calling in will want to become a customer or not. Besides the point I mentioned earlier about the human rep needing to be paid a salary, be trained, be managed, the fact that they can get sick, go on vacation, they'll still ask for a raise, they'll want bonuses. The biggest bottlenecks are firstly, that calls can not only be answered during business hours while the receptionist is actually working, and no matter how much they try, the human rep can only take one call at a time. So anyone calling in at the same time or outside of business hours is a lost lead and potential revenue for the company. You may say, well, I can just hire another rep and to also take inbound calls, so I'll have 2. And you'd be 100% right. If you'd like to pay another salary, there you go. Now have 2 people to train, 2 people to manage, 2 people who might be getting sick, quit, get frustrated, get angry, with the customer or something like that, all for now being able to take 2 inbound calls at the same time instead of 1. Is that worth it? The opportunity cost just isn't there. What we would do in this situation is build a single AI agent that you never need to train, never need to manage, will work 24/7 around the clock, will always know how to answer every question immediately, and will never lose its composure with a customer. If one person calls in, the AI will take care of it. And of course, if there's another one that calls in, if there's 2, let's say, guess what? They'll handle that one as well too. They can handle 1,000 calls a minute, 1,000 calls simultaneously. That's a lot. So, and that's just from one agent. You're not gonna have to train him all the time. You won't have to ever manage. They'll work around the clock for you too. That's the best part. So if 2 people call in at the same time, the AI will take care of it. If 10 people call in at the same time, if 100 people call in at the same time, if 1,000 people call in at the same time, which would be amazing, right? Then the AI can handle all of them simultaneously, making sure that you never have a lead slip through the cracks again. There is a ton of baggage that comes with hiring people for each of these roles, as mentioned earlier, but the biggest that you, of course, have to compensate them accordingly, which costs about $20,000 per year per appointment setter who can make 100 calls per day and book 1 to 2 appointments per day. Costs about the same for a cold caller if you're paying them a salary or if you have them on a commission. And for a receptionist or customer service rep, it ends up costing you about $40,000 per year, and they can only take 1 call at a time, and only during business hours. Now, if we take a look at the AI, it doesn't need a salary. It won't ask for any bonuses. It won't churn. It won't get sick. All it takes is one-time setup fee. You're paying us a one-time setup fee. That is a fraction of what it costs to pay the salary of a cold caller. That's it. I'm not going to ask for $100,000 from you or anything. So, it's the fraction of the salary of a cold caller, appointment setter, and a customer service rep, while being able to complete the volume of work that would take a team of 10 a month to complete in only 10 minutes. 10 minutes. It's allowing you to scale faster than ever possible before. By taking advantage of our AI's seemingly limitless capabilities, you will be able to 1,000x your business output, allowing you to run circles around your competitors. And if you don't, your competitors will be allowing you to scale faster than ever possible before. By taking advantage of our AI's seemingly limitless capabilities, you will be able to 1,000x your business output. Say it again, 1,000x your business output. You will run circles around your competitors. It's amazing. And they will be the ones they'll be running circles around you, trying to figure out what you're doing, It's like it's a 100-foot wave heading right for the business world. So it's up to you to either ride that wave off into the sunset or just sit there and watch it as it crushes you. Say the AI is your wave. That's going to crush you if you don't do anything about it. This is a very important call, so please make sure you block out 45 minutes on your calendar. You join the call in a calm and quiet environment. Be prepared to take notes. And please ensure that you and all decision makers in your business are fully present on the call. If you do those things, this call will be a turning point for your business. So, if you're ready to change the course of your business and your life, basically, go ahead, book a call down below. We look forward to speaking with you soon. Thanks again. GALXEE AI is here for you, and we always will be. Thank you.